are my buddy until the end. More than a buddy, you're my best friend. I love you more than you will ever know.
Welcome to Random. This is your girl, I Speak Motivate, and your guy, Sir Express. And today we're speaking about the new groundbreaking film, Child's Play, that premiered June 21st, 2019. Now my very special co-host, Sir Express, is going to take you on a blast to the past, to the original.
Now, the original came out November 19th, 1988, directed by Tom Holland, and written by Don Mancini. Now, the original was about a serial killer, Charles Lee Ray, who was running through the store to perform a black magic spell as a human for his soul to reincarnate in the good guy doll.
And it's just really interesting, the different origin stories of the new to the old, because in the remake, Burton made a disgruntled factory worker that was slapped by his boss. Can you imagine? Really shocked me when I saw it. He turned off all the safety features because he was like, enough is enough. I'm tired of the games. First of all, I'm overworked and underpaid, and I am not going this anymore. So he just took off the safety features of the Buddy doll and then jumped out the window to his death.
Now, the good guy doll was only able to speak a few phrases.
And compared to that, the Buddy was something similar to Alexa and Siri. It was created by a company named Caslin, and this was the most advanced AI doll on the market that could connect to any Caslin device, including your phone, computer, or any Caslin system in your house, as well as the cars.
Now, both companies in each one try to give the peace of mind to each consumer by the name of the dolls, letting them know that the child's companions were there for them.
Yes, and it's so ironic because neither the Buddy or Good Guy doll could live up to their name. Now, in the original, how did Chucky get his name?
Chucky was actually already had his name in the original. The little doll itself said, "Hi, I'm Chucky. Want to play?" And I think all of them had different names in the original. Larry, different things of that nature. But this one so happened to be Chucky, which is often the nickname for Charles.
And that is crazy because Charles Lee Ray was a serial killer that possessed the doll. So it is basically saying, hey, my name is Charles Lee Ray. And so that's a cool way of writing. What happened in the new remake? The doll was mistakenly named Chucky because he mistakenly chooses a different name other than what Andy, the preteen, chooses. And that is significant because it also enforces the plot of Chucky being defective, as the woman said in Zedmark from the disgruntled factory worker.
Now, Chucky in the original one was played by Brad Dourif, which I think he did a really good job as Chucky back then. I mean, who would have thought of the things that he was doing?
Yes, Brad Dourif really did play that part really well because he truly showed that he was a grown man that was a pure psychopath, and he had that great tone to it. However, Mark Hamill,
who was also Star Wars Luke Skywalker. A lot of people might not have known that whoever plays Chucky in the new version, he actually was Luke Skywalker, which is actually kind of cool to me because I was a Star Wars fan.
And he played him very well because, unlike the original, it's not a serial killer that possesses the doll. His safety features are defective. So he's just he has this cute little voice. I love the voice, and I love Chucky in the new one. He was so cute. And Mark Hamill made him be so childlike, and I loved it.
Now, in both of those, the moms were single mothers, and however, their sons were like different ages to me. Didn't you think so?
Yeah, the other one was 6 years old, and the other one was 13. And the similarities was that both mothers gave the dolls to their sons on their birthday. And however, like a preteen does, they're complaining because he was like, look, it's not the newest model, Mom. This came out last year. Yeah. Like, why are you giving me this? However, Andy, he really wanted that good guy doll, and he treasured it when his mom gave it to him. And also the new mom, she partially gave it to him as a joke, and it was a result of her blackmailing her cheating coworker. And so that was hilarious.
Yeah, especially when you think of, wow, you only got this because you blackmailed with somebody. In the original one, the mom got it from a peddler trying to sell the doll.
And it's just so crazy how the maturity levels of both mothers, how the newest mom, she was kind of youthful, and the other one was like classy and mature. And the mom in the 2019 version, she's a free spirit, and she has a boyfriend, and she's just kind of living her little best life, even though she hates her job at the Z-Mart, and she just wants it to stop.
Exactly. Now, there were two different motivations for both Chuckies. The original Chucky was trying to find a human body to take over, because he was tired of being in the doll. He knew, okay, yeah, I stayed alive. Now I need to find me another body because I don't want to grow like this, and I'm stuck in this doll.
And the new Chucky, him and Andy have a genuine connection because they've been rejected. Chucky had a hard life. First of all, the safety protocols was taken from him, so he's already different from the other dolls. Then somebody takes him back to the store like, oh, you're not good enough, I need my money back. And so Andy was always isolated to himself, didn't have that many friends, and Chucky's goal is just to be Andy's best friend by any means necessary, and that includes any vile or violent act, and that's just how it is.
Yeah. Now, in the original, Mike Norris, the cop, was actually played by a older white guy who was a lot more serious in that one than what I can say about the new guy. Wouldn't you say?
Yes, because the new guy, they put some diversity in the movie. There's a black male detective that is humorous and has a loving, compassionate heart. He is kind of nerdy and geeky a little bit, but he's such a loving character, and he is just trying to get to know what's going on with the murders because they're happening a little too close to home, especially towards the end. And we don't want to spoil that for you, but yes, a little bit too close to home. So for those that have seen the movie, how would you rate it? In Star Express, what is your rating 1 out of 5?
1 out of 5, I would have to say 4.5. It was really good, and, the serial killer thing, I think that just the only reason I couldn't put it above the original, because the serial killer, that was kind of really good. But at the end of the day, I'm not about to, discredit the movie for what it was. What about you?
Well, for me, I will give it, also maybe a 4.4 out of 5.
So you go one under me?
One under. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the writing. However, but you know what? I can't really compare it to the serial killer situation due to the fact it's a totally different storyline, which I do enjoy because I feel like they would have failed miserably if they would have done the same Charles Lee Ray situation or just made another serial killer name and had him possess the doll. I like the different take on the writing, and so for them for taking a step
in a different direction,
just being surprising. You know what? I may up it 4.7.
Oh, so you trying to outdo me now?
I'll give it a 4.7 because the writers and directors, they try to take it to a different place. It's kind of like different universes. You know how Spider-Man has different universes and Flash does and all of that. Like, you're in a different Chucky universe. So if you're looking at it like that,
it's really good.
Cool. It's really cool. I can't wait for the second one.
Spoiler alert, there will be a second one.
There will be a second one. There has to be a second one. The way they wrote it. But you guys check it out. And for the ones who've seen it already, please comment below
your ratings. We love you guys.
And share with your friends, my loves. Period.
Adios, amigos.
Adios. And do not forget to shout to random from the rooftops. Love you guys so much. We really appreciate you listening.
Never let you go. I am your bud.